Hey, it's Adam Narreau here with Realty One Group Empire, and this is your June 2021 market update. Let's go. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's jump on into these slides. I'm going to show you firsthand just how the market is doing based on the numbers that we're looking at. So let's go. So this first slide, I have my laptop with me, so I'm following along with you. So this first slide, we have the green bars represent the number of sold homes, and the blue line represents new listings brought to the market. And as you can see, since February, we've been continually bringing more homes or more new listings to the market than the number of homes that have sold. So the inventory problem, I mean, looking at the slide, it looks good, but if you look at the months of March and April, the amount of new listings we brought to the market versus the number of homes that were actually sold in those months, it's very drastic, but we are bringing more new listings to the market, which in turn is increasing the inventory. So you'll see later on in the slides that I present to you that we are starting to see a slight increase in inventory. However, we're still on the very extreme low end of inventory. So as you can see, for the month of May, we had a total of 296 homes sold, and we brought 426 new listings to the market. So if we continue to see months like that, then we can start to see a little relief in the inventory problem that we're having. So let's see what happens moving forward, and let's jump on into the next slide. Okay, so our next slide, this is the days on market. And as you can see, for both April and May, for April we had 24 days, and for May we had a total of 23 days for the average days on market, which, I mean, 3 weeks is if you're a seller, that's a fantastic amount of time to have your home on the market. If you're a buyer, obviously you've probably experienced that once a home goes on the market, it's pretty much in escrow the next day. The other thing we want to look at with this slide is the green line above. And as you'll see, since February, homes have either been selling for the listing price or above. And as you can see here for May, we're at 103%. So basically, if this trend continues, even if the home is listed at a certain price, if you're a buyer in today's market, expect to offer over the asking price. So that's with the amount of low inventory that we do have, expect to see this, continuing to rise unless we do see that relief in the inventory problem that we're having. All right, so this next slide I'm showing you is the sold price versus the for sale price. So the average for sale price, the green line that you're looking at, for May was $411,000, and the average sold price was $349,000. So as you can see, for April, we've actually dropped down in what the average for sale price is. So what does that mean? Have we seen, possibly the top of the market? Maybe. I think we're going to have a few more months to actually be able to look back on and realize, okay, are we at the top? We're gonna have to gather more data on that. But if this trend continues to go down, then we've probably seen the top. I don't know. We're gonna have to look. We're gonna have to wait and see. But if we continue to see a downward trend in the average price sold, then maybe we have seen the top of the market. Even though we do have a lack of inventory, buyers are only able to afford so much. So even as prices continue to rise, eventually there's going to be a tipping point where buyers aren't even, you're basically priced out of the market. And then at that point, that's when sellers are going to have to adjust. And, you know, a couple months ago when you're able to get $30,000, $40,000 over asking, you can still get that in today's market. You know, there's going to be a point where not everyone's going to be able to do that. And the people that are able to do that are the ones that are already been able to purchase a home. So, you know, once that well dries up, we could expect to see prices come down. So keep that in mind. And moving on, this is our last slide. So the last slide I'm showing you is the months of inventory. And as you can see, we hit 0.9 of a month's worth of inventory. So almost 1 month's worth of inventory. Now, a healthy market is considered 6 months worth of inventory. That's where neither buyers nor sellers, it's not really a buyer's market, it's not really a seller's market, it's more of a balanced market. So 6 months worth of inventory is considered a balanced, healthy market. And I mean, it's been almost a year to where we've been below 1 month's worth of inventory, which is wild. So, like I said with the first slide, if we continue to see more new listings brought to the market, obviously if the number of homes sold doesn't surpass that, then we can expect to see the months of inventory continue to rise as well. I mean, we still have a long way to go before we're at around 6 months, but if we continue to see this trend continue to rise, then we can be, you know, one step closer to a more balanced market. Because right now, this is a complete seller's market, you know, just based on the slides, or if you've just had your finger on the pulse of the real estate market. Homes go into escrow 1, 2, 3 days as long as they're priced correctly. Homes are selling for more than what they're asking for. So this is definitely a seller's market. When is that going to change? I don't know. But if you are a seller and you do want to take advantage of that, now is the time. So what's going to happen in the future? I don't know. But what we know now is we are 100% in a seller's market. So if you are a seller, please take advantage of the market that we're in right now. So with that being said, I hope you find this information helpful. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And as always, my name's Adam Narreau, and I'll see you in the next one.